Marking exactly 1 year since his return to the White House, President Trump made a rare, nearly 2 hour appearance in the White House press briefing room on Tuesday, armed with a thick binder of his accomplishments, which he at one point threw to the floor. The president delivered a sweeping, often defiant review of his second term's first year. The headline of the afternoon was most certainly Greenland and NATO, with Trump once again lambasting his allies and saying only the US could defend the Arctic territory. He also confirmed that he will skip an emergency G7 meeting in Paris called by President Macron, instead choosing to head directly back to Washington after his time at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. On the domestic front, the president shifted his tone slightly on immigration, revealing that he has told officials to lighten up on his administration's massive crackdown, but he also admitted that ICE can sometimes be, quote, too rough, saying that they're, quote, going to make mistakes sometimes, though he did defend the agency's overall mission. Donald Trump also appeared frustrated that his economic messaging wasn't resonating with the American public despite his constant talk, positing that maybe he had bad PR people. It's worth noting that that same frustration was also felt by his predecessor Joe Biden, and it is one of the reasons believed to have led to Donald Trump's victory in 2024. The president also lamented his lack of a Nobel Peace Prize, specifically blaming the Norwegian government for, quote, controlling the shots, something that is not factually accurate. That is indeed handled by the Nobel Committee independently. Donald Trump also touting his new Board of Peace for Gaza as a potential successor to the United Nations, a body that he dismissed as, quote, not very helpful. Well, as he prepares now to depart for the World Economic Forum in Davos, the president faces a frosty reception as the Greenland crisis continues. When asked how far he was willing to go to acquire Greenland, he replied with a cryptic, "You'll find out."